What is going on, everybody? Beast HD here, and you are very welcome to this Team Deathmatch gameplay. And I am playing on the map Warhawk, and I'm using the AK-12 with the silencer and the foregrip. So instead of talking about the gameplay for the next 7 or so minutes, I decided to share with you guys some of my vast Call of Duty knowledge and give you some tips on how to improve your Team Deathmatch games. And I'm not saying I'm amazing at the game by any means, but hopefully something not so stupid and maybe even slightly helpful will come out of my mouth during this commentary. Well, we can hope anyway. But anyways, the class is now in session and you may call me Professor Beast. So my first tip for improving your Team Deathmatch is how you control and play the maps. So as everyone knows, the maps in Call of Duty Ghosts are huge, and the way I found best to play them is by controlling sections of the map. For example, in this gameplay you'll see that I mainly stick to one side of the map and let the other team come to me, and it's very important not to go into the middle of maps in this game, because basically everyone just goes and looks at the middle of the map because people aren't too sure about the maps yet. They don't know where to go, so they just think that if you look into the middle of the map you're more than likely going to get a kill. But as you can see me playing this game now, I'm sticking to this side of the map, I'm letting the enemy team come to me, and the good thing about doing this is the more you kill the enemy team, the more they are going to come back come back to you, because they know you're there, they know you're around there somewhere, and it's just in people's minds that they want to come and get revenge on you, and they want to come back and kill you. Also, make sure you are using your radar wisely. If your team are all on one side of the map, then you know the other team will be spawning over the other side somewhere. Well, they should be anyway, and a great way to know where the enemy team is without having a SATCOM is by just looking at where your teammates die. Use the skulls on the map there, like as you can see right there, I seen that my teammates were dying over there, so I quickly aim, and I'm sorry for camping a bit there, but as you could see I ran out of bullets, and I didn't want to go out and challenge people with the pistol too much, so I just kind of waited there patiently, waited for one of the guys to come to me, and unfortunately I died one off my Helo pilot kill streak there, which is a bit unfortunate, but luckily for me I end up getting it a little bit later on anyways. So secondly, my second tip is quite an obvious one, but it is an important one, and it is your choice of gun and kill streaks. Because the maps are so big, it is best to use an assault rifle, in my opinion anyway. I don't know, I personally just don't like using sniper rifles, and I think assault rifles are good for these maps because they have low recoil, really good range, good damage, and you can pick people off across the map. But also, if someone comes into your face just out of nowhere, then you can take them out as well. And this is really unfortunate here. I get killed by the world's best Call of Duty camper. Look at this, like, oh, this game is quite annoying sometimes, but there's nothing you can do about it. Yeah, so like I was saying, choose your gun wisely. Just choose an overpowered assault rifle. I would suggest the AK-12, the gun I'm using in this video, or of course the MSBS. If you don't know about the MSBS, it is just basically a one burst wonder. It's a laser beam, it's fucking shotgun, it's a sniper, it's everything. But yeah, it's so overpowered, so I would suggest if you're struggling to do well in games, in team deathmatches, then stick on either the AK-12 or the MSBS. Get yourself a bit of an advantage over the other team and start getting them kills. So the other part of this was the kill streaks you're using. So you're better off using a kill streaks that play to your strengths. For example, if you find it difficult stringing kill streaks together, if you find it really hard to get maybe a 7, 8, 9 kill streak, then there is no point in you having the 7 and 9 kill streaks on, because what's the point if you're not going to get them? So and I'm camping here because I'm trying to hide from these missiles coming from everywhere, so sorry about that again. But anyways, like I was saying, kill streaks, just if you find it easy to get 3 kill streak, then stick the SATCOM on, because, you know, you're guaranteed to get it. If you're not guaranteed to get a kill streak, like, there's no point in you having a low-key kill streak on if you're never going to get it. So make sure you're using kill streaks that you have a chance of actually getting. And the other thing is, play quite slow and patient. Like, you see me, I aim around every corner. Even here, I didn't even know if there was anyone over there. I aimed here, just kind of waiting for someone. And luckily for me, there was a guy there. just play it quite slow, you know, come back and use cover a lot. Like you'll see me, I kind of run at the side of buildings. I always am beside some sort of cover just in case I need to use it. And also use drop shots there. As you can see, drop shots are very easy to use, or very overpowered as well. Especially in Team Deathmatch, because you get people that aren't very good at the game playing, and if you drop shot then they have no idea what the fuck is going on. So yeah, but as you can see, I'm using cover here. I'm using the side of this building and the gate. I'm running, and I'm also sticking to the outskirts of the map. And you can see I've basically stayed on this corner of the map, or this side of the map, the whole game. And it's doing pretty well for me. It's not like I'm camping in a corner or anything like that. I'm controlling this side of the map, waiting for the enemy team to come to me, and that is a very good way to play these maps because they're so big. You don't want to just be running around the maps for ages hoping excuse me, hoping that, you know, you're going to run into a player. And yeah, and another tip is perks. As you can see there, I knew that guy was coming up the stairs well before he came up, and I also can hear this guy. The reason for this is the absolutely, completely, 100% overpowered Amplify perk. And if you have any sort of headset, then please, I'm telling you now, put the Amplify perk on. It is absolutely insane. You can hear people from across the map. You can hear people doing everything. Like, you know someone's coming well before they get here. And this was actually my first ever Helo pilot, so I do a bit terrible with it, but I was just trying to get used to it. So yeah, like I was saying, use Amplify if you have a headset. Even if you don't, even if you just use your TV, use it, because you can hear players so easily. I would also suggest the perk Off the Grid, which means that if someone gets a SATCOM, you will not be seen. And my final tip is to look behind you as much as possible, because I'd say 90% of my deaths in this game are from me running around the corner without checking and just getting killed from behind. So just keep turning around and looking behind you as much as possible. So that is it for this commentary. I really hope you find something a little bit useful. Final score 32-4. Please leave a like if you would like to. So yeah, thanks for watching, and I will see you guys later.